Hi there. I'm going to show you how to do a Ruckless Bikini Carry, which is a variant of Christina's Ruckless Carry, but one that, to me, spreads the weight out nicer. Okay, this carry starts close to the middle marker. Put the middle marker in the center of your chest and measure maybe halfway or a little bit past halfway to your armpit. And that's where baby starts. Now get baby on your back. Now I'm going to pull the top rails to the front and pin them. You can either bite them or pin them under your chin. If you're pinning under chin, I like to do a bit of a twist. Okay, now pull all the wrap down because we're going to make a sheet. Now reach under baby's legs, bunch up any excess width at the bottom, and make a sort of scooping motion to get baby's legs into position. Alright? Now make sure baby settles into the seat. Put an arm over both legs and tighten one bottom rail. Switch arms and tighten the other bottom rail. Alright? Now I have a nice seat and I'm ready to wrap the carry. This is a chest pass carry, so you want baby's knees below your chest. My baby's already quite big, so I don't need to lower her much. But if you have a smaller baby, you might want to lower them a bit before starting to wrap. Okay. I'm going to pin the longer side under my chin and take the shorter side under my arm. Holding onto the bottom rail so I don't push the seat. And now this is the tricky part because we're going to wrap a chest pass, but it's going to be flipped. I'm going to bite the top rail, and I'm going to bring up the old bottom rail over it and spread it up over baby's back. Okay. So take the old bottom rail, just the rail, put it over, and spread it up. And now make sure to get all the slack out of this rail. So I'm going to do it with two hands. I'm going to take all the slack, move it to my armpit, and pull out with the other hand. And I'm not tightening the middle at all, just the top rail. Alright? Now that I got the top rail done, I'm going to bite it at the front, and I'm going to work on the old top rail, new bottom rail. And again, I'm only doing the rail. I'm not touching the middle. Okay? So as you can see, I have quite a lot of slack in the middle still. I just did the rails, and that's how I'm going to leave it. The middle actually sort of magically tightens along the way. Okay, I'm going to take the pass I just made and pin it under my chin. And I'm going to work on the other side, the one that's over my shoulder. I'm going to stand up straight, because this is the point that I make sure this strap is comfy on my shoulder. And I'm going to strand by strand tighten, standing up. Okay. Now I'm going to reach my hand under the chest pass I made, and take the side I strand by strand tightened and pull it through. So as you can see, this side went over the chest pass I just made, and then I pulled it through. Interestingly, at this point you've made a half knot. This is actually secure. I don't have to hold it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the wrap to show the other side. And I'm going to take, which means also I'm switching rails. So the old bottom rail has become the top rail. I'm going to flip it over my shoulder. Now I have the opposite side showing, as you can see. I'm going to flip it over my shoulder, tighten it up. Then I'm going to take the new top rail And spread it up nice and high over baby's leg. Nice and high. Okay. Alright. Spread up nice and high. I'm going to bring this in the front. And now the tricky thing with this pass that goes over the shoulder is that this new bottom rail, it's really easy to get it to be loose. So here's how we tighten it. We pull straight down on it. We tuck it under baby's bum. And now we make sure to tighten that bottom rail without making it go around too many corners. So we pull down and then to the side. Down, to the side. Down, to the side. Alright, and now that new bottom rail feels nice and tight on my shoulder. You're just doing that, pull down and to the side until it feels tight. Okay, and now I'm going to tighten the rest of this pass by reaching behind me and doing a sort of strand by strand tighten. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to take my two tails and tie them in a half knot at the front because I want to spread this chest pass, which is kind of a mess right now. So I'm going to find the old top rail on this side, the pink rail. I'm going to take it, spread it up over my chest, and tuck it under the chest bone. And I'm going to find the same rail on the bottom and pull it down. Okay, so that's half. If this is not doing this, you might have flipped your chest pass the wrong way. If it's not making a nice spread, you might have flipped your chest pass the wrong way. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a whole bunch of material up over the other half of my chest, and I'm going to pull down on this and do a bounce and pull down. And at the same time, I'm going to take quite a lot of material here and pull it out. There. I'm sort of folding it out over the chest bone. And it just spread. If it doesn't spread, but you did flip it the right way, one thing that could have happened is that you didn't make the rails tight enough. Okay, so now it's spread, and I'm just going to rebunch it a bit. You want most of the bunching to be on this side, which is the opposite side of where you put the wrap under your arm. So I'm going to take a lot of material and pull it sideways along the chest belt, the shoulder to shoulder part, so that there's lots of bunching on this side. So you can see I bunched up the purple stripe and the blue stripe and the green stripe and most of the yellow stripe on this side. Alright? And that actually makes it, strangely enough, it makes it comfier on this side. Okay, so now that's all spread out. So I just need to finish the carry. I'm going to untie this half knot, and now you have decisions to make. If your baby leans, you will not want to put any passes under the legs. If your baby leg straightens, you will want to put some passes under the legs. In fact, you might have wanted to put them under the legs before. So first of all, what I'm going to do is a bounce to tighten everything up. I'm going to pull the tails out to the side and do a bounce. Okay? And now what I'm going to do is decide how many passes to put under the legs. My baby doesn't leg straighten, but she has very long legs, so I'm going to make 2 leg passes. I'm going to tighten them up strand by strand before tying the complete knot. Okay. Do a little bounce when I do this. Okay, and now I'm going to tie a full knot at the front. And one last thing, which is that right now, since I did a bounce and I mostly tightened this shoulder feels a lot looser than this shoulder. So I'm going to redistribute the slack. I'm going to pull it down and pull it up here. And that made this shoulder tighter and this shoulder looser. And you can do that at any point in the carry. In fact, you can do it with the rails. So for example, I see this rail is a bit loose, so I can pull it into the other side. And then if I want, I can even pull it to the front and tighten it out, the knot after untying it. Alright, So this is a Ruckless Bikini Carry.
Goodbye.